it's Caitlin back again with my Milestone 2 video. So for my Milestone 2, I defined it as hooking up my Bluetooth module to the computer, having it transmit data, as well as sewing everything into the knee sleeve because that's obviously very important. So to begin with the Bluetooth module, I chose it because when you're doing physical activities and you're doing rehab exercises and things like that, you don't want a huge wire sticking off of you and going to a computer that has to be pretty close. And so by using a Bluetooth module, I can be a number of feet away and not feel like I'm connected to anything that will kind of mess with my biomechanics so that I can move naturally when I'm measuring the angle of my knee and things like that. Now, connecting the Bluetooth to my computer was a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. I troubleshooted it a bunch because it wouldn't even connect to begin with, let alone transmit data, and then I found that I could just turn my computer on and off again, and it did connect, which was great. And then I ran into the next issue of transmitting the data. I knew that I was transmitting the data, however, it wasn't showing up on the Arduino IDE serial monitor screen. And I discovered that was because I wasn't telling it where to input and output the data, so I defined the digital 0 and 1 pins on my Arduino as the input, or the receiving and transmitting pins, and so that way the Bluetooth knew where to send all the data to, and the program knew where to collect the data from. And so that worked really well, and then I was on to figuring out how to sew all of this in because this knee sleeve is very much compressed when it's not on someone's leg, and so if I tried to sew stuff in, it'd just end up ripping once I stretched it. So I had to stretch it over a piece of cardboard and sew it in, which was very difficult because I'm not a seamstress, nor will I ever be. But as you can see, I eventually got it to work, which was great. And so now I'll show you it in action, and there's also a little buzzer that emits a beep when my knee exceeds around 30 degrees. However, the resistance varies so much that's not really 30 degrees. However, it definitely does tell you when your knee begins to buckle inwards, and it turns off once your knee goes back to the proper way of bending. Alrighty. Here we go. Okay, so if I bend it, get the buzzer working, and get it to exceed 30 degrees eventually, which it's not doing right now. This is a shame. You have to fidget with it a bit, however, you can hear it, and then if you move your knee the right way again, it stops. So it's still a bit fidgety, that's to be worked on, however, it definitely works, which is great, and I'm on to my next milestone. Thank you.